In this video, we're going to be talking about marketing that lasts forever, 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 forever. So how do you get video marketing that lasts forever? It's really easy. Actually, all you have to do is make a YouTube video collection. That's it. Google has the largest search engine out there, and of course, YouTube is owned by Google, so that makes YouTube part of the #1 search engine. And YouTube is free. So there you go. That's it. What you're doing essentially by making a YouTube video collection is making a user guide for your customers. You get to sort of guide them and direct them into areas of your business, things that you sell, services that you offer, and even some tips and tricks that you want them to know about. Maybe they're complex tips that they would rather pay you to do those complex things, but you don't want to show them exactly what's involved with it. It shows a lot of transparency, and people like that, and that builds trust. When you increase your trust level with your clients or your customers, it's just going to increase that permanence level. So you're going to be permanently in their head, hopefully forever, and that's a good thing. That's what you want. So the more trust you can build with your clients or your customers, the more they're going to remember you forever. They're going to think of you first before going anywhere else. And that's the whole point. So, okay, so you want to be as attractive to the YouTube algorithm as you possibly can. And you want them to rank you very high in YouTube as well as Google. So what you have to do that is generate a flow of content, and it has to be quality content. So you want to generate a flow. A very regular flow, and that will help you. And you can't just make a whole bunch of stuff and then post it all at once. You want to keep posting and keep posting and keep posting, and that'll help you with that YouTube algorithm. Now, the human rank is also a very important thing, and the human algorithm rank is how permanent you are in their brain. So when they think of a service that you offer, or when they think of a product that you offer, you want them to think of you first and check you out and remember you without having to go to any computers, any phones, any search engines. You want to be inside of their head, and that's your people rank, essentially. And so to get ranked high in the people rank, you want to generate trust. You want 100% trust, 100% transparency, and you want them to be like, yeah, okay, I'll go here. And they'll do that. And then if you give them a good experience, they're going to come back, and it'll basically solidify your rank in the top rank in their people algorithm. So what's the difference between professional video content on YouTube channels and fluff content? Well, the professional stuff is loaded with information. It's helpful information. People are out there searching YouTube for answers. And if you give them that answer in a nice professional way, and they're happy, that is professional content. If you're doing some sort of challenge or something silly, that's considered fluff. And so how much professional content should you post versus how much fluff you should post? Generally, you want a minimum of 24 posts of professional content a year, and that's a minimum. So you want 24 videos a year of professional content that answers people's questions, that's attractive to them, that will rank you high in the YouTube algorithm, and that will also rank you high in the people algorithm. And then, so what about the fluff? Well, the fluff is, a lot of people have different varying opinions on the fluff content. I would recommend a maximum of 24 posts of that per year. If you get a better response from the fluff, and if you get some feedback and say, oh, I want you to post more silly music videos or something like that, then you want to increase that. But generally speaking, you don't want to do more than 24 posts of fluff per year. So why does this stuff last forever? Well, it's on the internet. It's on Google. Google is basically a utility now, and it's out there, and it's always going to be there. So if you have 50, 100, 1,000 videos, you are going to be looked at as a very permanent structure out there, and people are going to generate even more trust within themselves with your company, knowing that you have all of this great content out there, and you're out there to help them. And another reason why this permanent marketing works so well is if at one point in the future you want to do billboards. Say some sales guy came into your office and sold you on a billboard somewhere, and they see your billboard ad. Well, they're going to instantly search you on Google or YouTube and see what you're all about, and then it becomes this supportive marketing. Your videos are now supporting that billboard. So without that little foundation there, your billboard kind of misses a little bit. So it really is supportive of any other marketing that you're doing out there. All right, that's the end of this video. So what's video marketing that lasts forever? That's right, YouTube videos. Post professional content often. And remember, don't do too much fluff, otherwise people will kind of roll their eyes and maybe look somewhere else.